This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
You guys want to rest here?
My books are okay. feeling about this.
Here goes! Take it! Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Bullseye!
Scream.
Insects should stay on the ground.
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Rising Wyvern! All yours!
Here goes! Do it!
Dragon form!
Dragon Ray!
Explosive wind!
One last one! Glacial Spear! Here goes!
Take this!
Full range! Thank goodness we won! What is this?
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Water astral energy!
You're not done!
Thanks!
Demon Fang!
I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
By the power of your mind!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Ready, fire! Sword Rain Alpha!
The
Coming
enemy
through!
wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lunar Breath! Go get them! Searing Flame!
Being interrupted.
Vanish without a trace!
Falcon!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Flare! Holy Land!
Cure! Soaring Light Spear!
Everlasting darkness.
Searing
Negative gate.
Hold on to your heart! Here I come!
Bloody howling.
Here, let me help!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll be getting started!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Magna Ray! By the power of water! Close one! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Lunar Corruption! Close one! Gemini Alpha!
Sword Rain Alpha! Raining Slash! Crush! Rising Wyvern! The flame inside me
The
yearns to
flames
be
will
let
roar!
free!
Burning
Sword Rain
strike!
Alpha! Blew
A
away!
whirling struggle! The flames will roar! Burning strike!
Blew away! Crush!
Not on my watch!
Double Demon! Burn in hell!
Denied!
Here I come!
I can carve through armor!
This is...
Go get him! Some fights are better left unfought.
This one will be difficult to predict.
A whirling struggle.
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Close one.
That buzzing is driving me mad!
Elusive deity!
Here goes!
Airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like perhaps now isn't spring.
I really don't.
Not on my watch.
Raining
Scarlet Inferno!
Elusive
They're
deity.
surrounding. Where are you going? Do not.
Pile driver.
This is it.
Smash you.
Be still!
In a bind.
Rising fire!
Water astral energy.
Negative gate.
You're mine!
Illuminate the dark. Come aboard.
This
Holy
one's
Glitter,
all
Holy
mine!
Land.
Not today!
Execution.
Double demon fang!
I never miss.
Heal. Now I can let loose.
Severing wind!
Close one.
On your knees.
Wind!
Rending you apart.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! I have no limits! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Ready to go.
Ignite!
Force of regeneration.
As impressive as always.
Now you see what I can do.
Here I hope there was
Regenerate.
No, I mean you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion
I'm
actually
merely
look
doing what I
flustered.
can.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
Rising Wyvern!
I thought you were going to wreck the place. I'm not nearly finished yet. Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
Hurricane Thrust!
Close one.
Hurricane Thrust!
Care. Poodle.
You'll pay for that!
From beyond.
I never
You
miss.
dispense with soul with life.
This one's mine!
Will this help?
Can't end here!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Shattering beyond. Pieces. Imbue dispense with soul with life. Armor won't save you.
I can't heal you forever. By the power of flame.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
One last one. Here goes.
Take this.
Here goes. Here's the Earth. Kitara frozen.
Hammer.
So I still had room to grow. The design of this equipment... It's really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. Hoodle, shake off that water.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Any more of this and I'll burn out! Rising
Take
Wyvern!
this.
Bullseye!
Take this!
These things really get on my
Not
nerves.
today!
You got company!
Blind freak. Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Far enough!
Here, I never miss.
Rising Wyvern!
Cyclone!
Finish it!
One
You're
more.
mine!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Hey, I'm pretty lucky. Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Art sealed! Where are you Magic is in! Power of water wings! Now on my watch! Magic is in! Burning strike! You get the gist! Burning strike! Now for some expense! Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
I couldn't make it in time.
Burning strike! There's too many of them! Mega Ray!
Shattering of pieces!
No further!
Nothing gets by me!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
No further.
Burning strike! Lunar corruption! Mom! Dad!
This isn't ideal. This can't be happening.
Was I in over my head?
That's quite the little adventure we went on.
You worked hard today too, didn't you, sweetie? Mmm. Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
A perfectly invigorating morning.
Your hair is sticking up in the... back.
You don't do well in the mornings, do you?
think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
A fish! You saw it too, right? Now where might those fish be?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Yeah! Reel it in. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. All right. You've got to know when to quit. Time to try a different spot. All right. I reeled us in a big one.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Ha! I've got something. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Yeah! Dang, this fish is being stubborn. Fishers always keep their cool. Where should I cast my line?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Yeah! Oh, we've got a lively one. That's not a fish I see often.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
Where should I cast my line?
We finally made it.
Always good to be back and familiar territory.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
You can never... be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Finally made it.
Finally.
Where should I cast my line? There's a nice breeze here. Yeah. I've got something. I'll let you go this time. I've got a good feeling about this one. Good fishers always keep their cool. Reel it in. I reeled us in a big one.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks. Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
You finally made it.
Oh! You know, don't you think we're running a little low on food?
I guess we are. Looks like there's a place to fish over there.
Oh, what do you know? I'll go catch us some dinner.
You could have just said you wanted to fish.
Where should I cast my line? Now, where might those fish be? All right. That's not a fish I see often.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
There's something in the water.
Where should I cast my line?
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Yeah! Reel it in. Yeah. 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 She's got a good size to her, all told.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Where should I cast my line? Hup. All right, once more from the top. This one's putting up a real fight. Good fishers always keep their cool. Oh boy, she's a big one. I'll let you go this time.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
A fish! You saw it too, right? There's a nice breeze here. Where should I cast my line? Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Where should I cast my line?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Dang, this fish is being stubborn. This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
We sure hit the jackpot. That'll taste great.
Wow, I can't believe you caught another amazing fish!
Yeah, no kidding. I had no idea there was anything like that even swimming around in the... Kisara?
Huh? Oh, hey, Rinwell, Alphen.
Why the long face? Not happy with your haul?
Are you not sure how you want to cook it? If you don't mind it being grilled, I'd be happy to do it for you.
No, it's nothing like that. Here, take a look at this. It's a golden catfish.
A golden catfish? Is there some kind of problem with it or something? It's not like it's poisonous or anything, right?
My brother Miguel told me something about catfish once. He said, when you find a big one, it's an omen. And with a catfish this big, I'm just hoping it isn't a sign something bad's coming our way.
Are catfish like that supposed to be bad omens?
Not necessarily. But you know how these things go. Omens usually don't pop up to warn you of when good things are coming.
Well, think of it like this. Omens just mean that change is coming. And in this case, it's change that all of us are going to bring.
Totally. We're trying to overthrow the big bad Renans. If that's a bad omen for anyone, then we're gonna make sure it's for them.
Huh. I never thought of it like that. Then I guess you could say this fish is Miguel's way of telling us that he's with us. That we can do this.
We're going to build a future for Dana that's as bright as that fish.
You bet we will.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
We finally made it.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
A fish! You saw it too!
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Reel it in. That's not a fish I see often.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught! Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Yeah! I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish. There's a nice breeze here.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on...
We finally made it.
A fish! You saw it too, right? Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Ha! There we go. That's not a fish I see often.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
I've got something. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Hootle?
Let's see what you've got.
The flames will roar! Burning strike! Eruption! I won't stop! One more! Annihilate!
Leave the agile
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I wasn't free.
No,
Here
I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never...
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Let's see what you've got.
The flames will roar! Burning Thrust! Lunar Blast!
Rising Wyvern!
Burning Thrust!
You escape!
Hit! Go get him! It's like trying to keep up with a wall! Burning Thrust!
Burn!
Glacial Shield! Cyclone! I'm okay, guys.
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Finally. If only we could have flown with...
Curry, perhaps. Or burgers. No, mashed potatoes. It's so hard to decide.
Xion has really become quite the foodie, huh?
At least all that time teaching her wasn't for naught.
Shame it all sounds so rich.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy. Well, how's it taste?
The meat is just the right texture and firmness. You can easily taste all of the ingredients that went into it.
I'm impressed you can cut up such a huge fish.
The basic procedure doesn't really change whether a fish is big or small. All it takes is practice.
Still, I feel a little bad eating this fish. It's supposed to be a pretty rare species, isn't it?
I'm the type who fishes for food first and foremost. Once I catch something, I cook it up with care so it doesn't go to waste. Don't worry, I took an imprint of it for posterity before I turned it into steak.
The meat is so thick. It almost reminds me a little of beef.
What's the difference? Isn't it all meat at the end of the day, regardless of where it comes from?
Says the guy who always complains about it not being red meat whenever we have fish.
Look, as long as it tastes good, I don't care what it is.
Even vegetables?
I'm talking about meat!
It looks thick because that's how big the fish was. There's still plenty to go around, so feel free to have more if you want it.
Sure, I'll take another slice.
Better grab it while you can, everyone. Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menancia a place where Dahnans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else. Ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Before we go, do you guys have everything? Now, where might those fish be?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. I've got something. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. What's with that shining foe over there?
There's something in the water.
That was... quite the little adventure we went on.
hell if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shionne?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegis, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Armor won't save you!
This one's mine!
Take it!
I shall ensure you survive this.
This one's gonna be tough. Crush!
Radiant hit!
Double Demon Fang!
Hold on, Dan!
Here I come!
I'll finish you
It's
right
over!
That's my cue!
Benediction light.
Shut him down! You're mine!
We got the advantage.
Good.
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on.
Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Vanish without a trace!
Crush! Dragon Swarm!
Captivity!
Here I come! Take this!
Smash you!
Crush! Engulfs you! Lightning Stuff! Soaring Light Spear! Take this!
Burn up!
Do it!
Go for me! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Go! Come on,
Take
roll
it!
now!
Burn in hell!
Take Bolero!
Here I come! You're finished!
I'm ready!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'm even stronger than before. We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Hootle?
No choice!
Resonate with you!
This one's mine!
Stalagmite!
You're mine!
I'll tear
In
you
a vine,
apart!
it's over! Take it!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
Dragon Swarm!
Attack time!
You're finished! Double Demon Fang!
Fang!
Damn it!
Here's a healing arm!
Dragon Shell!
Let me free you of your power.
Dispel! You're mine! Talon Storm!
By the power of flame!
Heal! Double Demon Fang!
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that.
Explosion!
Eternal Devastation! Eat your
I'm ready!
Gion!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one.
My turn!
Already
No
on!
escape! Seismic Rupture! Rising Falcon! Glimmer Drag! Take it! You're finished!
Can't get out of this! These fists have got your name on them!
Eternal Devastation! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegis?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly.
Get lost!
I can carve through armor! Negative
This one's mine!
On your knees! Crush! Eat this! Air pressure! I'll finish you here and now! Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Leave the I'm ready to me!
Annihilate astral energy! Full throttle! Well, looky here. Hold on
see
to
what
your
you've
art.
got.
Here I come!
Burn in hell! Dragon Shell! Glitter Strike! Negative shape! Double Demon Fang!
That statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Aren't you human?
To stop you dying?
Still!
Russia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Form! Severing Wind! Come one, come all! Talon Hurricane! Here I come! Severing Wind! I'm ready!
By the
Mirage! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Here I
waltz.
come!
By the power of flame! Vanish
Mirage
without
on
warning!
one side!
You are the epitome of brawn before brains.
Thank you?
It's mostly a
Severing Wind!
Explosion! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that! It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Get lost!
Take this! Burn in hell!
Denied!
No escape!
Annihilation!
Severing Wind!
I'm ready!
Stardust! Catapult! It's over! Try harder!
Let me free you of your
I
power.
never miss!
Dispel! Severing Wind! Right there!
Bloody hell!
Resonate with the Try harder!
Stalagmite!
I'm inside me! You're to be let free! Lightning Thrust!
Take this!
Mirage!
I can feel my precision improving.
This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegis the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise. Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed. I won't forgive you!
Take this! Ignite! Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
You're finished!
I can shatter any steel!
Take this! You're finished! Inferno! Eternal devastation!
The airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours
Sorry,
truly!
father.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am!
You're mine!
Eagle of
Soaring light spear!
Explosion!
Watch this! Air pressure!
Take this!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Raw's on!
I shall provide assistance.
I'm not done! Mirage! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Win!
Do it!
Hey!
Blow them away! I can feel my power growing!
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Dispose of the trash.
In a bind?
This one's mine!
Far enough! I'll smash you! I'm on a roll now!
Try this! I'm ready! Explosive ring! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Come one, come all! Crush! Dazzle! Soaring light spear!
Radiant
Do it!
I'm on a roll now!
It's over!
Inferno punch!
Soaring light
These
spear!
six has got your name on them!
Magna Ray! Lightning!
You're mine! It's over!
Back into the wall!
I'm ready! You're going! In an instant! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
see what you've got.
Damn it! You picked the wrong fight!
In a bind?
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! It's over!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Bathed in blood.
Rending you apart!
I've been hit with something!
So even the master has his limits.
Not feeling so great.
You're mine! This one's all mine!
Raging flame!
Radiant
You're
Spear!
mine!
This one's mine!
Resonate with the earth! Eat this!
Do it!
Put you through! Raging flame! Now I'm in the groove! Make
Here I come! Burn in hell!
Eagle assault!
Mega Ray!
You're mine!
By the
Hold on to your art.
Do it! Here I come! Ridwo!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Not a chance!
First try!
Can you take it? Does it hurt?
Do it!
Ridwo!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Radiant
My
Do
turn!
it! Here!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this!
Anything in order is all mine!
Dragon Force!
In a bind?
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
This one's all mine!
Eat this!
Here's a hero!
Put you through!
Do it! First aid!
Goodwill! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Lightning! This one's mine!
Eat this!
Now I'm in the groove!
I never miss!
Nothing gets by me!
Talon Hurricane!
Denied!
Reload!
Engulf you!
Eternal devastation!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
My turn!
There's still more to go.
Take this!
Rocked in pain.
It's over!
Rotating Crosshiver!
Do it!
Eat this!
So I still had room to grow.
Get lost!
They got me
In a
flanked!
bind?
It's over!
Radiant Here!
Double Demon Fang!
They nail a superstar, but they're vicious!
I'll smash you!
Severin wins!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
The fluidity of their movement.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
On your
Who
knees.
wants to
Not a
die
chance!
next?
Swallow Dare!
You're on!
Prepare to be seized on the gates of frost. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Talon Hurricane!
Resonate with the earth.
I'm not done!
Without a trace!
No further.
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Take this! It's over!
Swallow Dare! Dragon Shell!
Breath of
Go
life.
in! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Dragon
Severin
Shell!
wins!
Searing
I'm
Tail!
ready.
There's always room for improvement.
Explosive ring!
They got me flanked!
You're finished!
By the power of water!
You're mine!
Now we're on a roll now! Armor won't save you!
You're mine! You're finished!
Blazing flame!
Double Demon Fang! It's on!
Begin!
Come on! Burn!
What catapult?
Radiant
Take
Pierce!
it! Do it! Try
Do it!
All yours, Kisara.
Must be easy to pick off the bad guys from far off.
It is. I mean...
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Provo what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
Don't get careless.
Here I come!
Don't tell me!
It'll body slam us into next week!
Dragon Swarm!
I can't heal you forever!
Eternal Devastation! Double Demon Fang!
I'm out of ammo!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction.
Take this!
Swallow Dance! Now I'm in the groove!
This one's all mine! Eat this!
Primed and ready! This one's mine!
Throbs in pain.
Eternal Devastation!
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation!
Thrilling performance.
Eat this!
Double
Blazing
Demon
flame!
Fang!
That freaking does it!
I'm out of ammo!
No further.
Eternal Devastation! First strike! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me! I'm just getting
Not on
started!
my watch!
Ha! Not today!
Death from the wind!
Field! Lightning!
Swallow Dance!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Glacial Field! Where's evil?
What's this?
Eternal Devastation! Double Demon Fang!
These fists have got your name on them!
Damn it!
You're finished!
Swallow Shattering!
Glacial Field!
Eat this!
Eternal Devastation!
Can't get out of this.
I'll crush
like
you!
that could easily be faced.
Just as well I'm here to stop! Tenebrous Claw! Dragon Shout!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Into it!
Ringwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Into the shadow!
First strike!
I never miss!
Here's my focus!
On your
Try harder! This one's all mine!
Shout!
Eat this!
Rip and tear!
Here goes!
I'm just getting started!
Try this!
Now you're talking!
Far enough! Mega Ray!
It's all try harder! You're mine!
Swallow Dance!
take this.
Rip and tear!
Glacial Field!
Now you
evil!
see what I can... I'll finish you here and now!
Freeze Laser!
Take this!
Storm!
Searing Flame!
Bloody
You're mine!
Flame! Reload!
I'll tear you apart!
Everlasting
You should have messed with me!
without a trace!
No further.
You pay for that!
Explosion!
Ignite!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
You're mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Eat this!
Take this!
Lightning!
Eternal Devastation!
Can't move.
I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray! Gravitas Field! Mega Ray! This one's mine! Where are you going?
Art expert coming through! Confiscated!
Lightning! Downfall! Lightning! Downfall! Radiant Pierce!
I'm out of ammo! Watch it!
Radiant
This can't be happening!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Ready to go! Denied!
confiscated!
No, I won't give in! I'm on it! You're done! Not done yet! Eat this! Blow away! I'm on it! You're done! Eat this! Talon Storm! Not my finest.
Was I in over my head?
We've reached our destination.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
see what you... What?
Resonate with the earth!
Nothing gets by me!
You'll find no
Let's
mercy!
end this and get a bite to eat instead.
This looks nice and tough.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
I'll heal you all!
Take this! Catapult! Soaring light spear!
Your wings won't save you from me!
Looks like he came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with the thorns.
Shion.
Eat this! Dragon swarm! Dragon swarm! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it
Dragon
up!
swarm! Try this! Explosive ray! Enough today! Talon storm!
Freeze
In a
Lancer!
bind?
Talon hurricane! Soaring light spear!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Do it! In the sky! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
By the power of
Now!
flame!
Here I
Finish
come!
without a trace! This one's mine!
Eternal devastation! Super
Can you
swallow
take it?
dead!
Leave the charge to me! Tempted! Far enough!
Confiscated!
Talon
on, roll,
I'm
man!
ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
This could be useful.
Talon hurricane! Glimmer dragon! Eagle assault! Watch this!
Lunar corruption!
Okay, guys, think it's time to run.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Here I come!
Now you see what I can do.
Catapult!
Magna-Wreck! Annihilation!
This has got your
Right.
name on them.
Force of regeneration!
Strike!
Regenerate!
Let's end this and get a bite
Why,
to eat
thank you,
instead.
your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a Guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's a machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Now I'm in the groove! Screaming thrust!
Freeze
You're
Lancer!
on! Rending you apart! Eternal devastation! Bloody howling! Resonate with the earth! Here I am! I'm not done! You're on! Crush!
Blood.
I'll never miss!
Bloody howling!
By the power of flame! Burn without a trace!
You're mine! Take it! You picked the wrong fight!
Hear me!
Take
Flame
this!
of fury!
Eagle assault! Here I come! Bloody You're finished! Soaring light spear! Dragon shell!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
It's over!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon shell!
That's
Take
pretty
it!
good!
Rending you apart! Bloody howling!
Ready to go! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Dragon shell!
Freeze Lancer!
Far enough! Take Bolero! I'm on a roll now! Never win! Death Blossom! You're on! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Win! Here I come! Shell! Watch this! Soaring light spear!
Here I go!
This
I'm
one's
only
all
getting
mine.
radiant here!
Dragon shell! Glimmer dragon! Dragon swarm! Eagle assault! All good things come to an end. Win! Dragon shell! Inferno punch! You're on! Burn! Breath of life! Heal my wearied companion! Can't get out of this! I'll finish you here and now!
By the power
I can
of
carve
flame!
through armor!
Finish without a
Dragon
trace!
shell!
Scream, bathe.
This one's mine!
Not today! Bloody howling! Now I'm in the groove!
Here's a healing Bolero!
Take it! Far enough!
First aid!
Blossom!
Radiant Pierce!
On your
I'm out of ammo! Back into the
Win!
fray!
Dragon shell! Take this! Inferno punch! It's over!
Spear!
Soaring light
Here's
spear!
evil!
You're
Freeze
on!
Lancer!
Dragon shell! Win! Dragon blade!
More
Got these
Zuko?
around. Keep calm and take them down!
Soaring light spear! Eagle assault! You're mine! It's open! This one's all mine!
Here goes!
Armor won't save you! Take this! Here I come!
Flame of fury!
Dragon form!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Eagle ring!
I thought you were going to wreck the place. I'm not nearly finished yet, and I'll provide assistance however I can.
Dragon form!
I never miss!
You're finished! Lost my focus!
No further!
Radiant light!
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
I'm only getting lost in one!
Burn in hell!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Dragon form!
Burn! Glacial
Win!
Spear! Here's evil!
Soaring light spear!
Freeze Lancer!
It's over!
Here, let me help!
Ready to rip!
First aid! Not on my watch!
Burn! Armor won't save you!
Here I go!
Bring
I'm only getting
now!
started!
You're mine! Dragon blade! Soaring light spear! Dragon shell! You're on! You're mine! You're Eagle assault! Bloody howling! Win! This one's looking all wrapped up!
Don't be complacent. Do you know that word?
Yes, you picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Nothing but a fire! Here's evil!
Take this!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! Soaring light
In a bind?
You're finished!
Radiant Spear!
Do it! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
You okay? Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master Cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Seriously? Everything all right? You kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
Yeah. You know...
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? All right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks. I'm okay, guys.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Here goes!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil!
Sometimes a retreat is the best strategy.
Hootle?
Opponent like this should be easy.
I'm on heal!
Being interrupted. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Freeze Lancer!
No dawn shall break this night. I try not to chase fruitless endeavors.
Whoa!
this and get a bite to eat instead.
A spot of feast hunting, anyone? Retreat if you know what's good for you.
They got me flanked! Dragon Shell!
Let us take to the fray.
Last one out gets eaten alive!
Hootle? I'm not afraid.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell?
Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, Who knows how long that'd take?
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
That Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand.
I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell, Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. Alright, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up! This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Hmm?
All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cyslodia.
Calaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dahnan owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I've got a good amount of info on our enemies written down now.
That's wonderful, Rinwell. I'm sure that data shall prove most useful.
I like to think so. If there's anything you want to know, just ask.
This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full, and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Let's stay safe today.